Hey, what's up guys? It's Cypher. Fortnite Season 5 is coming to an end very soon, and people are wondering if there's going to be a live in-game event. So end of season events, a lot of times they happen on Saturdays. That way more people can come and watch the event live. And the last event, or the last day of the season, is March 15th, which would put March 13th as potentially a live event day, 2 days before the end of the season. If you guys remember when we had the device event, it happened 2 days before the season started. We had like 2 days of like the whole storm being a flood. That's basically what most times goes down. It's 2 days before the end of the season. It's usually on a Saturday. So it makes sense for March 13th to be the day of the event. However, that is 8 days away. And usually by now there would be a countdown in game. There would be a lot more hints and teasers and leaks about an in-game event. Some cryptic clues on the Fortnite Twitter. Donald Mustard would probably have something updated on his Twitter bio regarding an upcoming event. Epic loves to do teases and they love to bring up the hype of end of season events, and they want as many people as possible participating and watching it. And all we have to go off of right now is there were some audio files in the event folder of the game that was leaked. There were some other small files added with the tag event, which got people excited that there could be an event. Obviously, the 0 point has become more unstable in the last update, and it seems like the 0 point is going to continue to become more unstable until the end of the season. You know, it would make sense for there to be a live event where like the 0 point explodes or something happens to the 0 point. Unless for some reason Epic just wants to pull a surprise event, which isn't usually like them. They usually want the big deal and what they want everybody to show up and live stream and watch it live. I don't think there will be one. So here's what I think is going to happen with the 0 point. So if you don't know what the 0 point is, it's a big ball of energy and it powers the island and it keeps the loop going. The 0 point is basically exposed right now. Before it was like inside the map. So that's why, you know, this season Jonesy went and recruited a bunch of different hunters and different people from different games and different movies and genres to kind of help him prevent people from escaping the loop. And if you're wondering what the loop is literally the game Fortnite, like the battle royale. 100 players drop into the map, the storm starts closing, one person wins, and then everything resets over and over again. That is what the loop is. And Jonesy and his organization that he works with, they don't want people to escape the loop. Will we escape the loop? We're not sure yet. I think what's going to happen, we saw in the past the 0 point kind of explode and cause chaos and bring all the live events from different seasons. And that's what happened in Season X. In the trailer, you saw that happen. And if you jump, you know, Jonesy actually jumped into the loop and was seeing everything that was inside, all the different things that were coming up or all the different things that were vaulted. The end of the season, most likely, I think there's two possibilities that I can see right now. One, we figure out a way to escape the loop. It would imply that, you know, we're escaping the battle royale of Fortnite, and maybe that's something that Epic wants to do. Maybe they want to introduce something, a different game mode or a different way to play the game. I don't think we'll ever really get rid of battle royale for Fortnite. I think that will always be there, obviously. The other, you know, theory is that the 0 point will be so unstable and it will either explode or cause a bunch of chaos and completely change the, you know, certain parts of the map, and certain items will come out of it and become unvaulted, or new items will be introduced. The game can really change big time going from Season 5 to Season 6. But to be honest with you, this season has felt a little bit short on the storytelling side of things. I think Epic put a lot of time into bringing in all these different characters. They brought in Master Chief, Predator, Alien. So all these hunters are being brought in, and that's really the story. But we haven't seen significant changes to the actual map this season. And just to give you some comparison, this season we had the Mandalorian hut pop up. Very small POI, not very game changing, and is honestly not a very cool POI because you can't even build inside the Mandalorian hut. Previous season, we had the entire Stark Industry Island appear mid-season, bringing in new mythic abilities and all kinds of different stuff. In terms of actual changes that have happened, it seems like this season Epic focused on the collaborations instead of the map changing and the 0 point really having a big impact. I want to talk really quickly because I'm pretty sure this theory has been confirmed. You guys know how the Flint Knock came back for a week and then it got vaulted, and then the Deagle came for a week and then it got vaulted, And then the rapid fire SMG has, now arrived, and it's most likely going to get vaulted. So at first I was wondering what they were doing about that and if it could be tied to the story. It 100% is tied to the story. And it's because the 0 point has become unstable. So the 0 point controls, the map. It controls the weapons that exist on the map, which is why we had to go into the 0 point in chapter 1 to unvault the drum gun. It controls everything. And if it keeps getting unstable, we most likely will have multiple weapons coming into the game and then multiple weapons getting vaulted in a single week. Is it going to reach a breaking point where it completely breaks and the entire game changes? That would be more realistic if we were going into chapter 3 of Fortnite, which, as far as I know, I had the theory that, season 5 might be the last season of Fortnite. We're going to go to chapter 3. A lot of people don't agree with that, even though, in my opinion, the timeline makes sense, as in we've been on chapter 2 almost as long as we've been on chapter 1. So if we went into chapter 3 in terms of how much time we've been in this chapter, it would make sense. But it wouldn't make sense to go from season 5 to a new chapter unless Epic's, just wants to do it for the heck of it. Regardless, we're going to see a big shift going to season 6 because of the loop. Whenever the story is really, involved with the loop and the loop is becoming unstable or there's a chance that it's going to explode, there's always going to be a huge change to Fortnite. So we have a lot to look forward to in season 6, even though there might not be a season 5 live event. Speaking of the 0 point, the 0 point back bling is actually starting to crack just like the 0 point is in the actual game. It's a pretty cool Easter egg on Epic's part. The 0 point is pulsing every 8 minutes and 17 seconds. And it makes this weird noise and it also emits energy. If you go in game right now and you try to do an emote near the 0 point, the sound will distort and play backwards. So there's definitely a small hint there, but it doesn't really tell us exactly what's going down. Speaking of hunters, a lot of people have had theories about which the last hunter that Jonesy is going to bring into the game. I saw some theories about Peter Griffin coming. I think that would have been hilarious, but we do know who it is. It's going to be Ant-Man. A new portal appeared in-game, and its image is a picture of the forest, but really low to the ground. So that pretty much confirms that it's going to be Ant-Man because he can shrink, become really small. One thing I want to talk about as well is there were some rumors about, season 6 being delayed, but Epic is already testing season 6 on their test servers. So it's most likely going to officially come out on the 15th with no planned delays. I'm really looking forward to the season. I think there's going to be some huge changes and finally some, fresh new map changes to this chapter. I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to it, and I'll keep you guys updated and posted. So be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so that when I upload these videos about the new season, you guys are the first to see them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.